Hi, staff. I hope you're well. I wanted to reach out and just share with you a few things that have come up as we're working together as a team to get through this crisis. So first, I just wanted to remind everyone that this is a time to put into focus what's most important. And so I hope that you are well and that you are taking care of yourself. This is a stressful time for everyone, and so I just want to remind us all that right now we need to focus on what's most important. So our health, our family, and taking care of ourselves. I also wanted to share with you that the administrative team has been working hard throughout spring break to try to figure out a million things. I am incredibly proud to be a part of that team. It's been pretty amazing watching all the things that have been put together in such a short amount of time. And so I'm really grateful for that. I'm also incredibly grateful for all of you. I don't know how schools that don't have such amazing leadership programs and amazing teachers could possibly handle this. And so I'm feeling very grateful for that too. I wanted to share with you our plan for now that's going to become much more clear in the early Monday and Tuesday of this upcoming week. I want to share with you two key words, which you've heard a million times in our PD, which are intentional and essential. So what we are working on as a team is to create an intentional plan for instruction based on our return to school. Right now, our district is working on the supposition that we will be returning April 13th. We know that that might change, but what we're going to be focusing our work on during this closure, first of all, is what is essential. What is essential for our students to learn since we've now lost 3 weeks of instructional time. And we're going to work out a plan to hammer that out. The work that you will end up doing from home will be intentional. It will be efficient. And we just want to remind our teachers to stay calm. There have been a lot of resources shared and a lot of resources going around on social media, and that's awesome. At the same time, it can be really overwhelming. And so we just want to make sure that you are taking a deep breath and trusting that we're going to work through this in an intentional, efficient, and logical way. So more to come on the details of what our plan is after we have a chance to meet with our teacher leaders, coaches, and content leaders. Another thing I wanted to share with you is I've received a lot of emails asking about what FAPE is based on the email that I shared and some of Joe's updates. So I can kick it back briefly to our educational law classes, but FAPE stands for Free Appropriate Public Education. That refers to the right that all American students have to a free, appropriate public education. And it is guaranteed by the Iowa Disabilities Education Act. So the appropriate part of FAPE especially refers to students with disabilities. So while we're posting as a district, the resources, we've made sure that they're not too specific. We've made sure that there are multiple levels that are accessible to all of our students. And when it comes to FAPE and this closure, if we tip the scales into moving towards providing an instruction or education or services to any of our students, that means we're required by FAPE to provide it to all of our students. So that's why we've been mindful to very clearly post simple opportunities for our students to take if they wish. We cannot mandate it. And again, we're really following the guidance that's coming to us from the state, and it's changing by the day, sometimes by the hour. So as we continue to learn more, we might be able to change some of the things that we're posting, but I think that for now we're trying to take that intentional approach, a cautious approach. I didn't know this, but during Hurricane Katrina, schools that didn't follow special education law, even though they were in a crisis, they were actually held accountable. Joe shared that with the administrative team. So again, we're trying to just be very cautious to do what we need to do to provide some resources, but still be mindful of the fact that at this time we are not providing instruction. So just a reminder with that, right now teachers are not to be reaching out to students individually about learning opportunities or assignments or anything like that. First of all, be mindful that this can also be overwhelming to the students. They're stressed just like the rest of society, and we don't want to overload them. Right now we're keeping calm, and we need to, when we're talking anything with educational opportunity at this point, it needs to come from the district. So obviously there's going to be more to come on that later. But the last thing I wanted to talk about was materials pickup at school on Wednesday. I should have said this earlier. John's fine. He was traveling, and so he's not going to be allowed in the building for the next 2 weeks after his return. So I'm going to be at school during our Wednesday materials pickup. I probably won't see you, but I'm sure I'll sense your presence in the building. If you have any questions about the schedule that I've sent out, please email me. I'll be checking my email. So anyway, I hope you guys are all well. Please don't stress yourselves out looking for resources for online teaching. We are not there yet, and we want you to focus on taking care of yourself right now. And again, trust the plan that will be put in place. I'm proud of it. I think it's working on what we've already identified as a focus of essential learnings for our coursework. So again, try to take time for you right now and your family. And I will be thinking of you all. Again, email me if you have any questions. All right, take care.